We're in the first 100 days of a Trump presidency, and we're following promises he made on the campaign trail and those that he's kept. One in particular that interests us is his promise about strengthening religious freedom. He's got an opportunity to make good on that right now with an executive order that he could sign. Obviously, people on the other side of the aisle not happy about that, and they're trying to make him not sign the executive order. I've got Paul Weber here today. He's our CEO and president here at Family Policy Alliance, and Autumn Leva. She's our policy director with Family Policy Alliance, and we're going to talk about the issue. It's always good to have you guys.
Thanks, Kim.
It's good to be here. Good. Well, Autumn, let's start with you. I want you to talk a little bit about what this executive order does.
Well, to summarize, the executive order that could be signed by President Trump would protect people of faith, religious organizations, and churches from being discriminated against or otherwise punished by the government because of their beliefs. So, for example, it says that the government can't use their power of taxation to punish people of faith or organizations of faith. It says that government shouldn't be able to force Americans to participate in abortion when they deeply disagree with that. And I think those are important religious freedom protections that we need to get in place because of the actions of the previous administration.
Paul, he's facing some pretty brutal pressure right now, but it's important that he stand up. Mm-hmm. What can we do to help him out?
Well, first of all, Kim, he is receiving lots of pressure. The left has shown their true colors in obstructing just about everything he's come forward with. In this particular issue, this is one of those galvanizing issues, Kim, where the body of Christ needs to stand firm and show their support to President Trump, not only at the federal level by showing their support at the White House, but obviously through all the states engaged in this issue, throughout all the state houses all across the land.
And we'll give you a little more information at the end of this video about how you can take action on this. Autumn, an executive order is a great beginning, but it's not a great ending.
Yeah, that's right. I think by now we've all learned that, like it or not, President Trump kind of marches to the beat of his own drum. But right now he has the ability to lead the Congress that should follow him on this important executive order. So President Trump can enact that and protect religious freedom. But we all know that executive orders can be undone. So Congress can follow his example by putting these important religious freedom protections into statute, where they can be a greater protection for people of faith, organizations of faith, and churches.
Paul, the executive order by the previous administration has already done a lot of damage. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, it certainly has, and that's the challenge with executive orders, is they're enacted by one president and can be undone by another president, which speaks to Autumn's point about getting this enacted in legislation. But when a president can, through executive order, attack organizations like Little Sisters of the Poor or Catholic charities or private Christian business owners, we know that we need to engage in legislation both at the federal level and at the state level. And that's where our supporters can help out so much.
As usual, great insights from you guys. Thanks for taking time.
Thank you, Kim.
Good to be with you.
And you can make your voice heard. It's easy. Just go to FamilyPolicyAlliance.com and click on the Take Action button at the top of the page. When you go to our Action Center, you can fill in your information and send an email to President Trump and Vice President Pence asking them to please sign the executive order and make good on their campaign promise. Again, that's FamilyPolicyAlliance.com.